What's going on, guys? Drew here with DipBros America, and today I'm bringing you a very different kind of dip, to say the least. And that's going to be Skoal Long Cut Cherry. Now, I know what you're thinking. What is this dude doing starting a YouTube channel, and after 4 videos going straight to a flavored dip? Believe me, it's not that way. I promise you. This is the very first time I've ever had Skoal Cherry. Never even tried it, never even smelled a can that's been opened. Never had any flavored dips, for that matter. Copenhagen Long Cut is really my go-to. I really like that stuff. And I'm more into the natural dips and everything. I've never had this, and I mean, I'm sure you've seen Outlaw's videos and everything making fun of it. And hell, even 2 of the Skoal flavors made his top 5 worst dips of all time: Skoal Citrus and Skoal Berry. But haven't really heard a lot about this, to be honest with you. I saw an old video Outlaws, and he kind of touched on it a little bit, but haven't really seen much besides that. And I saw the can when I was at Walmart today. I picked it up for $3.72, and I live in northeastern Indiana, but I figured why not? Why not just try it? But $3.72. I mean, it's a little on the expensive side. It's up there with Copenhagen, and I mean, they're made by the same company, the U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company. But with flavor, I mean, I guess they're kind of a breed in and of itself. And Skoal, some pretty good stuff for the most part. I don't know. So I hope I don't hate it and just have to give the can away. I mean, if I do, I'll definitely give it to Eric first and see what he thinks about it. But yeah, I do not know what to expect about that. But speaking of Eric, you might ask, where is he? Well, we did the first 4 videos with me and him together, just to kind of start off the channel and kickstart everything and let you know what the channel is going to be about. But due to scheduling conflicts, we are not always able to be together and film as many videos as we would like to kind of establish the channel. So we figured what we can do is every once in a while we'll split off and make an individual video, just doing a flavor, maybe a flavor you suggest for us, or a flavor that just catches our eye like this, and we want to do. And so that's what I'm doing today, the first individual video on DipBros America channel. But I don't know, I'm a little nervous about this. I don't really know what to think. I kind of pick up the smell a little bit from where I just made a little sliver. I haven't cracked the whole thing yet, but I made a little sliver. And I'm definitely picking up the cherry. I mean, I'm glad I am. It'd suck if I wasn't. But I don't know. It's kind of like a cherry cough drop. And that's what makes me a little nervous, because if you've seen Outlaw's video about the Skoal Berry, he said it tastes like damn cough syrup, and just medicine-like. And that's what scares me about this. I hope it doesn't really taste that bad, but we'll just have to see and find out. So as I said, this can's not cracked yet, except for that little sliver, but I'll go ahead and crack it here for you guys, because I'm trying to put my nervousness to rest and see what this is all about. Alright, moment of truth. Ooh. Here's the dip for you guys. So, I mean, there's a bit, I mean, they definitely did a lot of the long cut. You can see kind of some big chunks in there and everything. But, I don't know. I didn't really know what to expect for this. Maybe it was just the glimmer of the can or something. But I always thought the dip inside would have kind of a reddish tint to it. But I don't know. I guess it's a little less unsettling now that it's regular. But as far as the flavor goes, it's not a real distinct cherry. It's not like an in-your-face cherry like you would expect. And it's almost got kind of a wintergreen musk to it, almost. I know it's weird for me to say that, but yeah, it's strange. I can definitely smell the cherry, but it does almost seem medicine-like. Um, I don't know if you can tell by my voice or not, but I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. My right nostril's pretty clogged up, and my left nostril's about the only good one, but I can definitely tell the flavor all right, just by smelling that. But I mean, I had Dayquil earlier today, and I can kind of smell some similarities, and that makes me nervous. But I don't know what the hell, man. Let's go ahead, crack this, and throw one in, and see what we think. And it does pack down pretty good. I figured with it being under U.S. Smokeless Tobacco, the same guys that make Copenhagen, that maybe they leave out a little pinch, but with Skoal, I guess they fill it to the brim, and that's good considering it was 372 a can. But without further ado, let's go ahead and put a pinch in. Okay. Got my trusty mud jug here. Never put a dip in without it. Alright. Not as juicy as I thought it was going to be. I figured with an artificial flavor, they would make it real juicy to really cover up the natural tobacco. And that's not so much. You can kind of taste that natural tobacco in there. And cherry flavor really isn't there. It's a little bit dry. I mean, like I said, I figured it'd be real juicy. But, pretty dry. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of speechless right now, just trying to wrap my head around this exactly, because I mean, you have expectations for what something's going to be like. I mean, something like Skoal Cherry is very unique. So, I mean, I guess it's to be expected that I wouldn't know what exactly was going to come out of this, but now it's starting to get a little more of the juices. It's almost kind of chocolatey almost. I know it's really damn weird for me to be saying all these things, but like, I mean, first time I've ever had this. These are just my initial thoughts. I don't know if you guys have. If you have had this before, I would love to hear it down in the comments and see what you think about it. But kind of bland from what I'm getting. The cherry is not very distinct, and even as it's getting juicier, not really coming out all that well. I mean, I put a decent size dip in, not a hogger by any means, but just decent to kind of get a feel for it. But one thing I can tell you about this is that it doesn't really have a bite to it like wintergreen does, or like Copenhagen long cut and other natural dips do. Usually you get that bite and you can tell you're getting the nicotine a little bit, not necessarily a buzz. I mean, I've been dipping for about a month and a half, almost 2 months now. And I mean, the buzz is starting to go away from me a little bit, but I could still notice whenever a dip kind of bites at your gums, and you can tell when you're getting the nicotine. And that's not the case with this at all. I mean, the cherry it's just not there. I can't taste it. A little bit whenever I'm spitting, but it's not as succulent and juicy as I thought it was going to be. I can't really compare this to anything. It's unique. Very unique. I think you guys should definitely go and try it out for yourselves. I mean, I'd love to hear down in the comments what you think about it, what your take is. But I'm not getting anything really out of this. I guess one thing, I don't know if it's good or bad, but just because it's not really jumping out at you as far as the flavor and the bite, I guess you'd keep this in here for a long time. I mean, I could put a real big hogger in and keep this in here for a lot longer than I could a wintergreen or a long cut. I typically keep dips in for about 30 minutes. I'm saying I could probably touch an hour with this, but I wouldn't want to, because I'm saying I can because of the bland flavor, and you kind of don't really notice it, but I really enjoy the flavor almost, and keeping it in for about 30 minutes. I keep this in for about an hour. I don't know if I'd want to do that. I'd want something else. I'd want to have a natural or wintergreen with me. But, yeah, that's my initial thoughts on this. If I had to give this a rating, I'm going to give it a 5. The flavor is unique. The smell is unique. But it's bland. I mean, it's not really jumping out at me. Nothing too special about it, to be honest with you. And, I mean, I'll finish this can. Hell, I might even give it to Eric so we can get a video on his opinion of it, if he wants to. I just got a text message from him as this video was playing. He wanted me to kind of cover the Skoal flavors, which I don't know if I'm really looking forward to all that much, but I'll definitely do it for you guys. And he said he would want to do some higher end stuff like Kodiak, so that'll definitely be interesting, and stay tuned for that. Would I buy this again? No. Not, I mean, if someone gave me it, I'd take it. But I am not going to go and spend almost $4 for something that's just not that interesting and not that tasty. No, I'm not going to. I probably will not buy this again out of my own free will. So, but like I said, I'd love to hear from you guys and see what your take on it. Hell, maybe a lot of people do like this. Like I said, it's introduced in 1993, and there's a new can design on it. Skoal kind of redesigned some of their can. I do like the look of this a lot. That's what really stood out to me and made me want to get this. No, I would not buy this again. I'm not a big fan of it. With that being said, with a 5 rating, like I said, love to hear from you guys, see what you think about it. But that's mine on it. It's kind of bland, kind of shitty. But I'm probably gonna spit this out right after this video and put in some Copenhagen long cut so I can actually get a real fucking dip, because I don't know, I don't like this all that well at all. Don't know how long it's going to take me to finish this can. I'll probably just throw it in the freezer and pick it up again later this month. But, yeah, guys, if you would, please give this video a like. And if you feel inclined to, give us a subscribe. We got a bunch more stuff coming your way. And me and Eric should be back together before too long. Hell, maybe even this weekend. And we're also going to bring in some other guys. You guys will definitely like that. I'm real excited for that. And we'll save a lot of the more popular, better selling dips, tastier dips, for the group videos. But with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to DipBros America. This is Drew, and have a good day.